Hi, this is Kat at inkingpaperwithkat.com. Today's project is this little envelope that holds a gift card. This one holds a Nintendo Shop gift card, and these are larger than your typical gift card, so it requires a little bit different packaging. This would be a great stocking stuffer. This paper was from the Be Merry, or Merry Little Christmas, excuse me, paper stack. And today we are going to use the opposite side, which is this black and white print. And I love the idea of black and white prints because you can use any color to decorate it. And we're going to go with a little bit of a modern twist today. The size paper for the DSP is 8 by 6. We're going to use Lemon Lime Twist, which this is 3 by 5, and a piece of Whisper White for stamping that is 3 by 4. We're also going to use the Black Shimmer ribbon, the Stitch Shapes framelits. We're going to use the Lots of Labels framelits, and this is the second largest. We're using the Festive Phrases stamp set. This is a great little stamp set. It's got Christmas, actually 2 Christmas, a Halloween, and could be a Valentine's, anniversary, something special for your sweetheart, but it's got a nice stamp in there for that. So let's get started. First thing we're going to need is our scoreboard. And with our paper on the long side, we are going to score at 2 and 5.5. Then we're going to turn it to the short side, and we are going to score at 3/4 of an inch. And that is all of our scoring done. So let's fold and burnish this. This is actually a pretty quick project, and it's a simple project. So this is a project that if you have kids around that you like to craft with, that they could easily do. All right, we're going to cut up each of these score lines, and then we're going to remove these 2 end flaps. When I remove them, I go just a sliver, like a 1/16 of an inch above the score line. That makes that bottom fold nice and flat. All right, before we put our adhesive on, we want to round these bottom corners. Now, you don't have to do this, but it does give it a more finished look. Stampin' Up! Retired their corner rounder. There is one on the envelope scoreboard that you can use, or you can use any corner rounder you have. All right, let's take our fast fuse, and we're going to lay this over so that one of those sides looks like it's just about in the middle. And then we're going to put fast fuse on the edge of that side. Fold it over, then fast fuse down on that bottom flap, fold it over, and there's your little packet. Now, the one thing I added on this was a little thumb hole, if you will, so you could grab the ribbon and pull. You wouldn't have to because your ribbon would sit above it, but I think it's just a nice look. Okay, we're going to take our 1-inch circle punch and line it up in the middle and punch about A little less than half. All right, that's our little envelope made. All right, we're going to do some embossing with this, and I want a black outline, so I'm going to first ink up my stamp with Versamark really well. Then I'm going to ink up my stamp with Memento right over the Versamark. We're going to stamp in the middle, and then we're going to take our clear embossing powder and cover our image. And this is going to give that nice sheen to the image. Get our heat gun. And whenever you're embossing, try letting your heat gun run for a few seconds before you apply it, and that'll help with your paper distorting. And there it goes. Okay, it only takes a minute to add that little extra step, but for me it makes a difference in the presentation of the package. All right, now we're going to use our Stampin' Write markers, and we are using Lemon Lime Twist for his boots and his hat. And then we're going to use Berry Burst for the little pom-poms. And it's just adding that pop of color to the image. And then I think for his hair, we'll just add, what color is this? Delightful Dijon. And obviously you could make his hair any color you wanted. And we are also going to cover his pants or tights, wherever they are, with Berry Burst. And there's our little image all stamped. Now all we have to do is die cut, and it's the largest of the stitched ovals. And while we're die cutting, we are also going to take the second largest of the Lots of Labels framelits and cut the Lemon Lime Twist. I'm going to go off camera to do that. You've seen lots of die cutting and don't need to sit through it again. Okay, die cutting done. Now let's put our little envelope together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop up our stamped image with dimensionals. And just line that up and center it. And now we're going to put our ribbon on. And our ribbon is just going to wrap around the front. So you just wrap it around, get the length you want, and cut it. And And I'm just going to put a bit of fast fuse on the ends of this ribbon. And it's not going to be seen because it's going to be covered up with your image. I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. And then it's just a matter of inserting your card and adding a piece of ribbon to the top of that. And all I do is just double it over, slide it through, and then slip the ends through. And there you have it. Perfect size for those oversized gift cards. Very quick, very simple, easy for kids to do. You can make a lot of them. They'll store flat. You can make them ahead of time. I hope you enjoyed the project, and I'll see you soon.